Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juliana Patricia Inable, and I'll be discussing Angel and Demons by Dan Brown, um, which is it is a mystery. So, Angel and Demons is a 2000 best-selling mystery thriller, and it was written by American author, um, which is Dan Brown, and it was published in New York by Packet Books and then by Kruger Books as well. So the novel introduced the characters Robert Langdon, um, who recurs the protagonist of Brown's subsequent novels. So if you're familiar in the Da Vinci Code, Robert Langdon is one of the protagonists in that novel. So now in Angel and Demon shares many stylistic literary elements with sequels such as Conspiracies of Secret Society, a single day time frame, and the Catholic Church, the ancient history, the architecture and symbology are also heavily referenced throughout the book. And also, this Angel and Demons, um, there's a film adaptation this, and it was released on May 15, 2009. And now let's proceed to the characters of the novels. So first we have Robert Langdon. So as what I have mentioned, Robert Langdon is one of the protagonists of the subsequent novels of Dan Brown's. So here in Angel and Demons, the role of Robert Langdon was a professor because a professor of symbologist at Harvard University. So Robert Langdon played a big role in this novel because since um, he is a symbologist, um, he was the one who I can say that partly mm, partly something like give a big impact on this novel. So he have a big role, which is he was the one like partially he was the one who really solved the problem. So the second one we have Leonardo Vetra, also known as Father Silvano in the novels, because since there's a movie adaptation um in this novel, so it was named as Leonardo Vetra in the movie and Father Silvano um in the novel. So Father Silvano or Leonardo Vetra is a scientist working at CERN's, and he also a priest. That's why he called as Father Silvano. He is researching uh, he is researching an antimatter when he is murdered by the assassin. So he's also the adoptive father of Victoria. So the third characters in this novel is Victoria Vetra, so the adopted daughter of Leonardo Vetra. So she like her father. So she like her father who works in the CERN. So they are the one who worked the antimatter that time that was stolen by Illuminati or the assassin. So the fourth one we have Camerlengo. So we have Camerlengo or the Papal. So Camerlengo, the Papal or Charmelaine during the conclave who murdered the Pope, who is later revealed to have been his biological father. So as you can see also in the left side, so this left side was the four prophetai fathered who killed by um the Illuminati. So this four pope was murdered by Illuminati and also kidnapped by Illuminati because the Illuminati wants to take revenge since religion and science cannot something there's really a big problem between the two, so that's why it was happen as well. So one of the reasons why Illuminati kidnapped this four pope, it's because they want revenge. They want to destroy the the Vatican or the Catholic Church because way back then, Illuminati is not a demonic. They are not violent until 17th century. Um, the Illuminati was become violent because way back then Illuminati is just a mathematician, physician, scientist, but since the religion don't agree what the science has discovered, that they conclude that they don't believe in God, they are the one who discovered this such things. So and that was very um that was not acceptable um in a Catholic church, so that's why there's a conflict between the two. So, but that's what one of the reasons why this four pope was kidnapped. So the first pope was kidnapped is it was a Cardinal Ibnir. So Cardinal Ibnir, wait. So Cardinal Ibnir is one of the four propheti and a cardinal from Frankfurt, Germany. So he was killed in Chigi Chapel, which is it symbolized the air. No, I think I was mistaken. So okay, let's go back. So um the first pope that killed by Illuminati was Cardinal Ibnir. He was killed in a Chigi chapel that symbolized the earth. So this is one of the pope. And the third one is we have Cardinal Lamessy. So it is one of the four propheti as well, and a cardinal from Paris, France. So he was killed um in the Saint Peter's Square, which is it symbolizes the path of illumination, which is the air. So as you can see the pictures, there's um something, the picture has blowing something on air. So the third we have Cardinal Gilera. So one of the four propheti and a cardinal from Barcelona, Spain. So he was killed in the fire. So he was killed in the in the Escasti of Saint Teresa, which is it symbolized the path of illumination, which is the fire. So later on we will see how this cardinal killed by the Illuminati. It was really like a brutal one. So the last but not the least, we have Cardinal Bagay, one of the four propheti and a cardinal from Milan, Italy, and the favorite to succeed as the new pope. So this fourth pope was really I was everyone's chosen to be the next pope, but yeah, he was kidnapped by the Illuminati and he was killed in the fountain of the four rivers, which is in the path of illumination. It was symbolized in the water, so he was killed in the water. So now Next, we have the assassin. So, this assassin is the killer hired by Janus, which is the Camerlengo, because this Camerlengo is somewhat like a traitor in this novel, and like he is one of the kanang he is he is one of the something um he is one of the reasons or something, isa siya sa nagplano ani nga isa siya sa nagplano ani nga mga panghitabo diri sa novel or sa story. So, in disguise to fulfill his plan, he is Middle Eastern origin and display his sadistic lust for women throughout the novel. So he murders Leonardo Vetra, the Prophetai, and Commander Olivet. He dies after being pushed from a balcony by Langdon. So in the movie, it says that he was died in the balcony by Langdon, but I know in the movie as well that I have seen, it was assassin was died due to the um car bombing, like that, because he was something to escape that time, but he was something about to escape that time, and his car there's was something they planted there a bomb, and once he on the key, it will gonna be explode. So that's the reason of his um death. But here it was changed. But yeah, I have another reference as well, how the assassin kill death rather. So yeah. So next, so this is the time that where the this is the time where the under of the watchful eyes of the Father Silvano or Leonardo Vetra, um and Dr. Vittorio Vetra, the European Organization of Nuclear Research, which is the CERN, initiate the Large Hadron Collider and capture three vials of antimatter. So this was the time that um, Father Silvano and Vittorio Vetra and his team, they created the antimatter, which is the proof that God really exists by using them to create new things, or by creating an antimatter. So, but suddenly, um, the assassin stole this antimatter. So, so Father Silvano, using his retainer to infiltrate the containment chamber and steals one vital. So this is the, as you can see the picture, this is the assassin. So he took the eyes of Father Silvano, because there's something, a monitor there, that before you can enter you should show your eyes and they will scan it. So one of the reasons why he took the eyes, it's because he will scan it there, and that she can enter. So after that he did, so nakasulod siya, and he took the ano the vial or the container of antimatter. So, next, the Roman Catholic Church mourns the death of Pope Pius XVI in Rome, Vatican. So, city prepares for the college or cardinals papal conclave, which will select the next pope. Until the time, until that time, Camerlengo or Patrick McKinney, a papal court official, former helicopter pilot, assumes temporarily control the Vatican. So, um, while they are mourning the death of Pope and while waiting for the next Pope, Camerlengo the was assigned to be temporarily um control the Vatican. So while reporters, nuns, priests, and other faithful members of Catholic Church crowd into St. Peter's Square waiting for the white smoke from the conclaves signaling a successful vote, but the Illuminati of a 400-year-old underground secret society kidnapped the four most likely candidates. So, as what I have said earlier, he was kidnapped um, the four most likely candidates, or the Illuminati kidnapped the the next Pope Tana. So the Illuminati threats to kill one every hour, beginning at 8 p.m. and then destroy the Vatican in bursts of light at midnight. So a stolen security camera shows the missing antimatter vial, which will catastrophically explode when the vial battery dies and the magnetic containment field falls. So after that law, it was the time that the Vatican summons. It was the time that the Vatican summons symbologist Robert Langdon from Harvard University and Victoria Vetra from CERN to help them solve the Illuminati's threat, save the four propheti, and replace the vial's battery. So Langdon listens to the Illuminati message and deduces that the four cardinals will die at the four altars of path of illumination. So as what I have said earlier, the path of illumination was symbolized the earth, the air, water, and fire. The path of illumination. So however, no one knows where these altars are located. So Vetra demands the commander Richer, which is the Swiss guard, to bring Father Silvanus' diaries from Switzerland, hoping that they contain the name of the persons with whom Silvano discussed the antimatter experiment. So Langdon also persons with whom Silvanus demands to access the Vatican archives. So this is the ano that they went to the Vatican in order for them to study or no to discover what are those uh, path of elimination or where it located, the first path of elimination. So to see the original copy of Galileo Galilei's banned book, which may contain the location uh, of the four altars of science. So using clues from this book, Langdon, Vetra Inspector General Ernesto Olivet, and Lieutenant Valente of the Vatican Grand Marie Corps raced to the first church only to find the first cardinal. So this is the first cardinal that who died. So he was dead, suffocated with dirt, um, eaten by rats, and branded with the word earth. So Manusian also, I cannot show you the picture, um, how they eat killed because I don't have reference, but I will describe it. So the Illuminati tie the cardinal and he put some soil in his mouth and there's a rat around his body who eaten him. He ate his the rat ate his eyes. Like it's really disgusting to say it. So branded with word earth. So the second cardinal. So this is the second cardinal. So they verify the second altar's location and arrive only to witness the death of the second cardinal, Cardinal Lamassa. His lungs lacerated and his body branded with with the word air. So as you can see in his chest, so it was bleeding. So that's where the something an iron branded in his chest. So while Vetra studies Sylvanus Diarist, Langdon and the Vatican officer locate the third church and try to shake the third cardinal. So Cardinal Guevara from burning to death. So this is the third cardinal who um that burning to death, but the assassin appears and kills everyone by Langdon. So the cardinal succumbs to the flames, his body branded with the word fire. So after escaping, London convinces two Carbonari officer to raise the lot to after Langdon escaped. So Langdon um, um, convinced the two Carbonari officers to to send him to the last search of the water of altar, but the assassin murders the officer and the fourth cardinal bagay into the fountains. After the four rivers, however, Langdon saves the cardinal who tells him the location of the Illuminatus liar. So this is the fourth cardinal that killed in the water in the four rivers, the fountain of the four rivers. Yeah. So this is the last pope that after drowning he seeks some help and people help him, and until this pope was being saved, then he says and Langdon asks him where they um being hosted, what place. So this pope, cause nakasulti pa siya, which is sa San Angelo Silangan Church, Gibutan. So when Langdon and Vetra arrive, they are confronted by the assassin. So when they arrive on that San Angelo, they confront sila sa assassin. Dili sila manghilabot, and the assassin was about to kill them, but the assassins says that they are not part in the plan, so they will not kill they will not kill Leonardo, and they will not kill Robert Langdon and Vetra. So the assassin let uh, Robert Langdon and Vetra escape. Yeah. So after that, assassin reveals that his contractors were from the Catholic Church, though the assassin escapes and finds the vehicle containing his payment. So, but um, but the assassin killed by a car bomb, as what I have said earlier, it because upon he owned the engine, there's a bomb planted there now. So London and Vetra discovers that the final victim of the plot will be Camerlengo McKenna, um which is the Camerlengo. So after arriving at the Vatican via secret passage, so San Angelo Church and Vatican, there's the way that you can go there, and after that maabot na ka sa Vatican. So there's a secret passage nga, di ba? So, secret passage, so they and some Swiss guard enters the Camerlengo office and find him in the floor blunder the guards from the kill litter to save the Camerlengo. So this is the time that Camerlengo accused this Swiss guard that he was about to kill, but honestly, it was an acting by Camerlengo. He make a story that the Swiss guard both was about to kill him. So one of the reasons why this Swiss guard died, it's because um his people uh, killed him just to protect Camerlengo. So that is why the Swiss guard was died this time. So the guard from the kill they tried to save the Camerlengo. So during the confusion, the dying commander gives Langdon a key to his office. So while he was about to die, this Swiss guard gave a key, which is a secret key of his um a CCTV footage or a security footage. So later on, we will discover that what's the piece of the story. So then the Camerlengo Langdon Bretra and the Swiss guard discovered the location of stolen antimatter vial. So by the time they find it, so the battery is about to expire. Yeah, the battery is about to expire. The deadly explosion just minutes away. So the Camerlengo seizes the vial and uses helicopter meant to escape from the Vatican to fly above the church. So this was the time that found nakita na nila ang antimatter. So gidagan ni siya ni Camerlengo. So Camerlengo ran it outside and he escaped this antimatter. So nagpalapad siya ng helicopter sa pinakataas until didto siya ni buto. So he then activates the autopilot um and escape using a parachute. So after several seconds, the bomb explodes and the Camerlengo lands now considered a hero by the crowd and even as the best candidate to be the new pope by the College of Cardinals. But meanwhile, Langdon and Verta use Richard's key to watch a security video showing that the mastermind behind the murder of the original pope and the Perfetti and the antimatter robbery in fact is the Camerlengo and not the Illuminati. While Richard tries to arrest McKenna or Camerlengo, the priest runs himself with a seal that resembles Saint Peter's upside down. So, katong iyang gigunitan. So, crucifixion and accuses the commander being a member of the Illuminati. So Camerlengo was a member of Illuminati. So Langdon shows the video to the college or this papal. So after the Camerlengo realized his plot has been uncovered, he immolated himself with uh, oil in the holy lamps inside the Saint Peter Basilica. So after those Pope discover what Camerlengo did, so moto siya gisunog ni Camerlengo ang iyang sarili. So he took gas and he burned himself. So that was the time that the Vatican announced. So after the stories happened, the Vatican announced that Camerlengo died due to the internal wounds suffered during his landing. Then until that Um, after that, after that, there's a new pope na na-elect, and um, after that na na-elect, the film ends with a new pope waking out in the balcony to the cheering crowd in St. Peter's Square. That's all for thank you.